NASA has never released a graphic of the magnetosphere in its entirety. There is not one single, accurate, to-scale, visual representation of Earth's magnetosphere brought by any of the nation's governments. There are hundreds of graphics of Earth's magnetosphere, of the Van Allen belts, of all of the different regions that make up these magnetospheric anomalies, and not one of these graphics has an entirety of all of the bands represented in one graphic. None of the graphics that NASA has ever released show the Earth's magnetosphere in entirety. Let me show you. This is not an accurate graphic of Earth's magnetosphere. This is an inaccurate graphic of the magnetosphere. This is an inaccurate graphic of the magnetosphere. This is an inaccurate graphic of the magnetosphere. This is not an accurate graphic of the magnetosphere. This is not an accurate graphic of the magnetosphere. This is not an accurate graphic of the magnetosphere. This is not an accurate graphic of the magnetosphere. This is not an accurate graphic of the magnetosphere. This is not an accurate graphic of Earth's magnetosphere. This is not an accurate graphic of Earth's magnetosphere. This is not an accurate graphic of the magnetosphere. This is not an accurate graphic of the magnetosphere. This is not an accurate graphic of the magnetosphere. While dazzling, this is not an accurate graphic of the Earth's magnetosphere. While this is the closest to an accurate description of Earth's magnetosphere, this is not a to-scale or accurate graphic of the magnetosphere. The reason why they never show a to-scale or accurate graphic of Earth's magnetosphere is so that all of the social media sites and all of the governments can use inaccurate scales to make people not fully understand or aware of exactly why it is we're only 230 miles up instead of 230,000 miles up, and the hundreds of magnetospheric bands and the dozen of atmospheric layers that keep us safe from all the radiant properties that are far outside of those layers. And instead, you get these. Have you ever noticed that the magnetosphere and the moon are never within the same graphic? This is not an accurate graphic of the sun's solar wind. But do take note in this graphic that they have included 100% of the mass and energy that is not found within Earth's atmosphere, and that we only get 1% of it that comes through electromagnetic reconnection points through the polar cusps. And that way the thermosphere and all of our atmospheric layers way in there in a visual that can't even be shown because it's so small in scale. Down there we get 1% of the 1% that makes it through. You can't be out here. The end. This is an inaccurate graphic of a lacking magnetosphere. The particles would not be going around it. They would not be deflecting as if they're hitting the bow shock of the magnetosphere. They would be going directly into the celestial body, ionizing it, making it like the Chernobyl's foot.